Now today we are going to start equation of motion. Okay. So you are knowing it, there are three types of equation of motion. First equation of motion is V equal to u plus at. Second equation of motion is S equal to ut plus half at square. And the third equation of motion is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, where symbol has the meaning v means final velocity, u means initial velocity, a means acceleration, and t means time interval, S means displacement covered in the given time interval. Displacement covered in given time interval. So this is the meaning of the terms. There are three types of the equation of motion, first, second and third. And actually this equation gives the relation between the quantities which is related to the motion, like final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration and the time and displacement. So one by one they are the equation which have the relation between the v, u, a, t and s. Okay. Now go to the next page. We will prove this equation of motion. Proof of first equation of motion, v equal to u plus at. We know that the simple formula for the acceleration equal to change in velocity upon the time interval. What is the change in velocity? Suppose the body has initial velocity u and after some time t it gains the velocity of v. Then the change in the velocity will be final velocity minus initial velocity and the time interval is t. So we will have a equal to v minus u upon t. Transfer the t to the left hand side. It will be at is equal to v minus u. This implies that transfer the minus u this side, it will be at plus u. Now this can be written as v equal to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion. Note this. Now let's go to the second proof. Second equation of motion S equal to ut plus half at square. Now you are knowing it, the displacement equal to average velocity into time. Just like you are knowing the formula v is equal to displacement upon time, this implies that displacement equal to velocity into time. On the same pattern, the net displacement will be average velocity into time. So average velocity, average displacement, net displacement is s and the average velocity will be v plus u upon 2. Average of initial velocity and the final velocity into time t. And one more thing I should inform you, we have taken here the average velocity as v plus u by 2. This you can apply only when they have the constant acceleration. Since the motion has the constant acceleration, that's why we can apply it here. Now you can see in this formula there is no any term of the final velocity. So we have to replace the final velocity from the first equation of motion, v equal to u plus at. So put here on the place of v u plus at. ऊपर के फॉर्मूला में कहीं पर भी फाइनल वेलोसिटी का टर्म नहीं है, इसका मतलब है फाइनल वेलोसिटी को एलिमिनेट करना है। और एलिमिनेट कैसे करते हैं हम लोग? उसकी जगह पर उसकी बराबर कोई दूसरी वैल्यू पुट कर करके। ठीक है, तो अभी हम लोगों ने v की जगह पर फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन यूज कर लिया है और उसकी जगह पर u प्लस at लिख दिया। u एंड u विल बी 2u at। Now multiply the t inside and I am separating the denominator on the both terms. 2 cancel out. Ut plus half at square. So this is the proof of the second equation of motion. Copy this. Now the proof of the third equation of motion. V square is equal to u square plus 2as You can see here there is a square of the final velocity. We need to know one relation between the final velocity, initial velocity and acceleration. We are knowing it one equation, that is the first equation of motion. From first equation of motion, v equal to u plus at. Okay, now square the both the sides, u plus at whole square. Now we will have v square is equal to u square plus 2uat plus a square t square. This I have expanded by the formula a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. I have used this formula here. V square is equal to u square. You can take it something common. I have taken the common 2a. Then from this term 2a will be outside, inside will be left ut, and this term doesn't have the 2, so the 2 will be divided from this term, and there is a square, a will be outside, so the 1a will be left inside the bracket. Now in the bracket term you can see something. We are knowing the second equation of motion and your bracket term is representing that. So on the place of the bracket term we can write displacement s. This is the third equation of motion. Next topic is equation of motion under gravity. What it means equation of motion under gravity? Actually, the equation you have seen just, that is applicable when any car is moving on the road or something else. Like car, scooter are moving on the road, boat is moving on the sea. So in that case you can apply that equations. But if there is some object which is falling under gravity, then in this situation we have to make the equation of motion under gravity, and this you can do by the very simple substitutions. Like there are three equations of motion. Let me write. The first equation of motion is V equal to U plus AT. Second is S equal to UT plus half AT square. and the third is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Equation of motion, that is equation of motion under gravity. Like v is equal to u plus at, this is s equal to ut plus half at square, and this is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. The simple substitution you have to do, you have to replace the a means acceleration by the acceleration due to gravity g, and the displacement by the height h. Only this you have to do. Then this relation will be changed, v equal to u plus gt. Okay, and this will be s equal to, not s, h equal to ut plus half gt square, and this will be v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. Okay, so note down these three equations for the body which is free fall under gravity. Do you know what is the free fall? Free fall means if you take the body and left freely to fall it. जैसे एक छोटे से पत्थर के टुकड़े को लेके गए छत पर और छत से छोड़ दिया, that is called the free fall. Okay? And suppose if the body has thrown upward, then in that case, like suppose the body has thrown upward like this from the ground, then in that case you have to replace a by the minus g, because the acceleration due to gravity will be negative. So I am writing that v equal to u minus gt. This green pen is denoting the equation of motion for the body which is thrown upward against the gravity. H equal to ut minus half gt square, and here will be v square is equal to u square minus 2gh. Okay, this is for the downward motion, upward motion, downward motion, upward motion, downward and upward motion. Okay, so this is the equation of motion under gravity. So for today, thank you very much. On the next day, we will solve few numericals based on these equation of motion. Okay, thank you very much.